Squadron. Alright, today we're going to get into vocoder mode on the Waldorf Blofeld. And I know you're probably like, yeah, right. Let me show you. Listen. Hear that? Alright. Now, let's explain vocoding or how they actually work. Alright, my man Johnny B. Good had the, I think it was called the Q, the little rack unit. The micro Q or something like that. It was like, it came out before the Blofeld. And on there is a vocoder. And all a vocoder is, from what he has explained to me, is like a bunch of bandpass filters. Well, on the Blofeld, you know you only get two. Let's look at the radio. Now we got the parallel radio set up, all right? And the bandpass boombox. Now, a vocoder, you have to pass sound through it to have that effect in the first place. So in order to vocode anything, you first must either have a vocoder or build one out of something to become one, right? And like I said, the Blofeld is a builder block type of synthesizer. You can build a lot, you can design a lot. And not saying it's layers to this. I know there's only 8 knobs and 4 buttons in Yatama, or 5 buttons in Yatamashata, but this box, bang, pull, right? Let me show you, right? Look, key tracking and 100 on both filters. You have to have that. Now, we're in the 6. All right, plus 6 semitones, so we're on a 6 on the filter. The 6 right now, a number in an interval step would be 53. Okay, and here would be 77, because we know 78 would be the 5th, the perfect 5th, which would be the plus 7 if I went up 1 semitone. All right, so we're playing augmented diminished, so that's the 6. Now, we have this passing through the filters in the 6. Okay, but unisono is going to mod them out. Right? So, because of that, spreading the filters. It's just making different peaks. Alright, and that's for both. Now, unisono, let's see, unisono is on 3. Uni detune, that was an arbitrary number, 49. I just spread it like that. Listen. Now you could go higher, but you know if you start doing that, you're going to eat up poly. But the higher in unisono you have, the more peaks you would be making. So I guess in this case, if you had 3, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, because you're adding unisono 3. It splits this up 3, and the spread, you know, the modulation amount. You guys get what I'm saying. And then what else he said to me is those filters are pretty much static, like, but because of this LFO movement on the cutoff on modulation 2 and modulation 3, I have it on plus 42 on the 2, and on the 3 is negative 42. That's causing the filters to go like this. See what I'm saying? Like, you see what I mean? They're going like this, right? Pan source unisono for both, because it's stereotized. You want the stereo vocoder, right? Well, that's how you have to do it. Unisono negative 64 if it's on the 3. That's why I use the 3. So you can split it up. Then you detune it. So what you're doing essentially You're passing the signal through the vocoder because these filters are not being triggered. There's no filter envelope or no shutdown envelope, completely shut down. Modulation amount, crank amount, you know what I mean? There's no envelope amount on no crank stuff. I'm just turning the knob to show you that. I'm turning back to 0. We'll play the note again. There's none of that going on. What's going on is the wah 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 from the filter, the LFO moving the filter, and then you control that. Now, what's really going on? Okay, what's the source material? Well, the source materials, I have acoustic material sign on there, and I have the metal rings, which you guys have. Now, you can do stuff like this. I'll just put the metal rings on because you guys have it. Plug it in. Oscillator 2 has to be the FM source for oscillator 1 because we like to play phase games, right? We like to do that. As you kill FM, you see what I mean? And when you kill FM, it just changes the tone. But oh man, you have to sit around. You have to screw around with this stuff. That's all I'm saying, man. That's it. I'm not saying anything else. You just have to sit down and mess around with this stuff. Play games with different engines, mix them. That's what I'm saying. But you have to understand, synthesis is about experimentation. You have to take these steps in knowing. It's a part of design. It's like painting a picture. Sometimes that mistake will turn out to the most beautiful canvas. That one little mistake, you can turn that one little mistake or that one little misstep into something very creative, and you save it on the next patch and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? This is how you have to look at synthesis, especially with the Blofeld. And then the plethora that actually can be provided within this small, discrete little box. No matter if it's in special edition, color black, or this one. It is very discreet, it is very, compact, and it's controlled. So let's I forgot to tell you, both oscillators are going to middle balance. They're going to middle balance. Why? Because the filters are in parallel, so it's being split down, and they're both being fed into each. And the filters, like I said, are going like this. And Yata Mashata, that is the technology behind the magic. This is not some Wizard of Oz shit, although I am standing behind a curtain wall because I don't want to be distracted, and I keep myself cornered here in this, and I can focus on teaching the lesson to you guys and sharing my notebook. This is how I operate, but this is, rest assuredly, no Wizard of Oz bullshit. This is no curtain show. This is no stage rehearsed bullshit. All right? No PBS process bullshit. Not a Pittsburgh broadcasting station. I happen to be from Pittsburgh. But, let me tell you, this box is bad. So from Pittsburgh, Germany, man, you guys are geniuses, man. I love this box, absolutely. First day I laid eyes on it, Music Track JP was playing with it. I was sitting in my mom's crib. I was way back in 2008. I had to cop it. I just now got into it over these past couple years, so that just goes to show you, because I was very ignorant to what even an oscillator was or oscillation. Now I'm breaking down definitions and redefining stuff, but I do this humbly as a master student, and I like to bring my notebook and share it with you guys humbly. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you can appreciate the technology behind, the magic behind this little box. All right? Changing it to square on an accident. See that? That's a prime example of the things that one must do when playing with the Blofeld. You can really design some very, very deep soundscapes with this box. I would want to argue that I will go to battle with anyone with their synthesizer, and I will oust them with this box alone because I love it so much, and I have so much of my will and blood and tears spilled into it that I believe I will even defeat the Matic alive if he stood before me with a rock and a sling, motherfucker. That's how I'm rolling. You know, like I said, I don't do stand-up comedy. I tell all my jokes sitting down. I love you. I'll catch you on the flip. I got some stuff I gotta go do. Take a quick walk. I'll be back. PDFs are on their way. Yata Mashata cookbooks. You know, I'm busy, 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 busy. You know my name. You know my number and my game.